I'm really unwell and I'm fighting a serious case of the man flu just now, but I thought I would upload a small update to what actually happened in the trial. Now, I know better than to say what I think or present arguments, in public against anything that happened in the trial, so I'm just going to be as objective as I possibly can be and just present to you the facts and just things that actually did happen or were said during the trial and then not comment on them. The first thing was the prosecutor tried to change what my original charge was to something more severe, where instead of my maximum sentence being 1 year in prison, my maximum sentence would have instead been 5 years in prison. The judge refused this request. The prosecutor also said that the public and individuals do not get to decide what context or intent is, or when and where context or intent should be taken into consideration. The court decides that. Someone who was viewing my trial from the public gallery was also given into trouble by a police officer because he was playing with a Rubik's Cube during my trial. I got to meet Tommy Robinson. I also got to meet Lauren Southern. She let me touch her shoulder and she also told me that I have a nice smile, so I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. The prosecutor claimed that the words that I used in my original video can only be interpreted as a direct threat or call to violence because the context and explanations that I provided when I originally made the video and the explanations I provided in the video itself can be completely disregarded and ignored, as well as the context of the video. When the judge asked the prosecutor what he thought of the Chambers case, for those that aren't familiar, the Chambers case was when that guy was arrested over a tweet where he jokingly said he was going to blow up an airport. The prosecutor says that in that case it was different because when he made that tweet, the context mattered then. One of the claims that the prosecutor is making is that the original video itself was not a joke and that I am secretly actually trying to spread Nazi propaganda and encourage violence towards Jews, and I was only using Buddha as a smoke screen to mask to mask the fact that I secretly am a Nazi mastermind, and this entire thing was a ploy so that I could sanitize my vision of apparently exterminating the world of Jews, and I am using Buddha so that my ideology is more approachable and more people will be. Well, basically he is claiming that the original video wasn't a joke. I really am a Nazi. I am just using Buddha to disguise it as a joke when I am secretly trying to encourage people to be Nazis. And the end result of my day in court was that the trial has now been delayed until the 20th of March, which means that when I appear in court on the 20th of March, my trial will officially have taken twice as long as the Nuremberg trials. So until then, I'm just going to carry on doing YouTube. Just business as usual. If this plague doesn't kill me first. I want to thank everybody that came down to the courthouse. There was a few subscribers that actually did turn up to support me. I want to thank Lauren Southern. I want to thank Tommy Robinson and all the guys from Rebel Media as well that came down to give me support. But most of all, I want to thank Jamie, who is a subscriber of mine and a guy who's well known in the Discord for his love of feet, for doing star jumps and lunges and stretches in front of the reporters who were outside trying to get pictures of me, so that they couldn't get a proper picture. I guess you guys will need to find someone else's ugly face to pay your fucking rent. I blow my nose into old towels because it saves me money on buying toilet paper. Don't tell Sue.
It's Count Dankula on YouTube. Everybody should subscribe.